The video you're about to see comes from TikTok account Don't Blink 87. This couple is shown wandering out to this location's coordinates in the middle of the night, where they proceed to get much more than they expected. All seems to be going relatively smoothly at first. However, things get strange.
Oh, hell no way.
Hello?
Hello? Okay. It's fucking moving. Hello?
Hi.
Are you okay? Hello?
Do you need help?
Babe,
What the hell?
what is it doing?
I don't know. Hey!
Are you alright? Hello? Look at me shake. Hello?
Hey!
Are you okay? That thing don't have a face.
Are you alright?
What is that?
I don't...
The couple thankfully appears quite apprehensive about venturing into the area, which could have saved their lives. They act quite cautious about the situation. However, this video raises intriguing questions. What was that ghostly woman doing there? Was she simply seeking solitude and upset when these people unexpectedly appeared? Or was this all just a hoax? What are your thoughts? This video from Reddit user Menace2 Sobriety. It's only a couple of seconds long, but it shows something unusual. The video in question appears to be quite ordinary at first glance. It shows a girl lying on her bed just being a kid scrolling on her phone. However, within seconds, this seemingly innocuous video takes an unexpected turn, revealing that even the comfort of your own bed can turn terrifying. Out of nowhere, an unseen presence proceeds to move the girl's bed a couple of inches, which prompts the terrified girl to get off of the bed immediately and run out of the room as fast as she possibly can. Sadly, there aren't any bits of context that were left behind with this. I know for sure it will make you want to cover your feet. Something or someone might just scratch them while you're sleeping. TikTok user Margarita Does It All recently moved into a new house. Ever since then, her son has started talking to someone or something she can't see. He's even been playing games with this unseen person. Initially, she thought it was normal, assuming he was just playing with an imaginary friend like most children do. However, one day, the security cameras set up in her son's bedroom sent an alert indicating motion in the room. Initially, she thought it was just her son waking up, but the camera captured something different.
So before I left the house for a drive, my son was asleep. Pay attention.
Armani, you need to go to bed, okay, baby? You hear me?
I have to tell you, when you get home.
What happened, baby?
Okay.
You hear me?
Yes.
I love you.
Love you too.
Okay, I'll see you in a minute.
Steven.
We see translucent mist-like figure glide across the camera, and the boy kept insisting he needed to tell his mom something when she got back. When she finally got home, her son then told her that someone was in his room. And that's when she had no doubt in her mind that his imaginary friend is in fact not so imaginary after all. This next video originates from Poland. As with our previous Polish video, the footage depicts a group of men observing a woman who appears to be behaving in a rather unsettling manner, as if possessed by a demon. Have a look.
W ogóle nie. Ja się kurwa boję trochę. Tak,
Pierwszy raz słyszę, żeby ktoś takie dźwięki wydał.
No tak.
No.
Pole wyciarki przeszedł.
Ona się dali pod pociąg, nie?
Co jest k***a grane, to ja nie mam pytań, nie?
Ty, gdzie są psy, kurwa? Nie jestem za dzwonieniem po psy, ale kurwa w tym wypadku to trzeba, nie?
No. Pan na kto zadzwoni zaraz?
Gdzie są te kurwa wysokisty, ty. Cykliści.
Nie wiem.
Zatory to łapali. No,
Tak, kurwa, za
dzieje
to
się.
The woman appears to be standing motionless, her head swinging wildly as she screams. However, no one dares to approach her to investigate her condition, fearing she might be possessed or heavily intoxicated. There had also been recent reports of a witch roaming around, and this woman seems to fit that description.
Głos ma taki młody w miarę.
Tak, tak. Na stówę to ta, co tu łaziła przez szmata. Ona jak czarownica na mnie wyglądała. Ja chcę zobaczyć, jak psy do niej podjeżdżają i ją biorą, nie? Oni się zesrają, nie? Naprawdę. Księdza, po księdza lepiej.
A nie ma policji.
Na serio? To tak myślę, no. Bo, tak. Jak z tych filmów, no. A pierdolę. I ona, widzisz, jak tu szła w tej scenie.
Ona bosu.
Widziałeś, to była tam była i ona to...
Bosu w kapciach. Gołe stopy.
Eventually, someone took the initiative to call for help, and the woman was taken away in an ambulance. However, no further details have been revealed since then, leaving us uncertain about what may have transpired. Was she possessed by a demonic entity? Or was she under the influence of potent drugs? Or perhaps something entirely different? Jonathan, who works the night shift at an undisclosed factory, is accustomed to long, quiet nights spent alone. However, one shift took a terrifying turn when he began hearing noises that didn't belong in the empty building. According to Jonathan, he suddenly heard loud clangs echoing through the factory.
¿Quién anda ahí? Puta, la escalera. Escalera caída. Pucha. Aquí no hay nadie. ¿Quién anda ahí?
Hearing sounds that are not supposed to be heard throughout the building, especially when he's the only worker on shift. Jonathan grabbed his phone and started recording to capture what or who is causing this. He sees a ladder that is always upright for safety had fallen to the ground. He knew something wasn't right. This was not the only unusual activity captured. Minutes later, he sees this.
Oh. ¿Quién anda ahí? No te tengo miedo. Uy, jueputa. No te tengo miedo. Puta.
As Jonathan records, an object on the floor suddenly moves, moving on its own right in front of him. Before he can even react, a second object is thrown off a table, as if hit by full force. Jonathan freezes. He says that the energy in the room instantly changed. He felt a heavy, suffocating presence surrounding him, making it hard to breathe. Still recording, he cautiously makes his way downstairs to check where the objects had fallen.
Las cosas que se cayeron. La loción. Sea lo que sea, no te tengo miedo. Para nada te tengo miedo.
The lower floor seems empty, yet Jonathan insists he can sense something lurking nearby. He can't see it, but he can feel its presence. Multiple objects move on their own, and the disturbing ambiance in the factory makes Jonathan believe he may have captured something truly unexplainable. Is this something paranormal? Is it a restless spirit wandering the factory? Or is it something entirely different? A mother from TikTok, whose username is YoAdrian, has a daughter who was suffering from night terrors, realized it was far more worse.
If your children are having night terrors, if they're waking up in the middle of the night screaming, freaking out, I need you to watch this.
Now Dakota's daughter began experiencing night terrors at a very young age, waking up screaming in fear of something in her room. Concerned for her daughter's well-being, she sought online advice, and everyone assured her that it was merely a phase she was going through. However, that changed when she started speaking to someone or something around the house, and Dakota began documenting unexplainable events in their home.
You know, my daughter started talking to somebody, like saying hi to things that are like 7 feet tall. Everyone says like, oh, it's just a common part of growth, or maybe it's because you and her dad are fighting. I just blew it off. Her toys would just go off by themselves.
Unsure as to why this one toy at the time kept turning on its own, she started to record to ask online if their kid's toy did this as well. This is what she had to say.
And I have like a post on Facebook and I'm like, hey guys, does anyone know like why this would happen? And a lot of people came up with these answers like, oh, it's the radio waves. And some people are saying it's designed, like those toys are designed to draw the attention of the kid. So I just let it go. I thought that maybe it was just designed to do that. Or maybe it was the radio waves. I just didn't pay much mind to it. But it didn't just happen once. It happened multiple times. I have multiple occasions on camera where this happened. One toy goes off and I'm like, nope. I'm not doing this. I threw it away the next day. And I'm telling you, this toy was a toy that had like 17 different little soundtracks by Fisher Price. That'll be like, oh, blah, 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 it's the color. Instead, what it did was... no, I threw that away. I threw that away so fast. And the next day, a different toy, and I threw it away. Each time I threw them away. I'm like, not doing this. I threw it away. A different toy went off. For 6 days, a different toy would go off. And on this piano, you have to touch multiple spots. You can't just touch one spot and the rest goes off. You have to touch multiple spots. And this piano was like, like just going off.
After all the strange occurrences with the toys, Dakota decides to set up some security cameras around the house, and not long after, one of them manages to capture something terrifying. A bowl falls off the shelf all by itself, but did you notice? What appears to be a pale hand emerges from the shelf against the wall, pushing the bowl off and disappearing afterward. Even creepier is that after the bowl falls, Dakota's 2 dogs both get up to check it out. But then, a third pale gray figure with hair appears out of nowhere and peeks its head up from the couch next to where the dogs were, and yet they didn't seem to notice it there. Dakota then provides a brief update on this video.
And you look at this video and it is a demon baby. It disguised itself as a baby It's my toddler's size. It has half of a face and it has hair. My daughter was bald. My daughter looked a lot like that. So who is this baby sitting on my couch with hair when I clearly went out there and didn't see anybody? After seeing that, I got spooked because something's in my house. Something's trying to torment my kid. She's been having night terrors, which do not blow off your kid. If they have night terrors, it is a spiritual attack.
But here's where things get even stranger. Dakota ended up having to put down one of her dogs because it became extremely aggressive and attacked her neighbor. It also growled with wailing eyes at her little daughter after seeing a demonic figure that resembled her daughter. She believes her dog became vicious because it was growling at this entity attached to her daughter, not her daughter herself. The dog must have been stressed seeing this figure almost every day in the house.
One of you mentioned, like, am I sure that I didn't have another animal? I was absolutely sure that the only two animals that I had were the one sitting on the couch that you could see that kind of got up to investigate. This comment right here, that it's scary that my dog didn't notice it, that was my first thoughts, because I thought that kids and animals were both susceptible and sensitive to the spiritual realm. I guess not all the time. I mean, I guess same with the fact that spirits roam the earth 24/7. Just because kids don't see it 24/7 doesn't mean that they don't see them periodically. So I think that's what happened with my dogs. I think they, from time to time, did sense it because, unfortunately, I actually put my dog down. The gray one, I ended up having to put her down because she showed signs of aggression. She ended up attacking my neighbor, and we tried to get her help. We didn't have enough money for a trainer, and we didn't have the resources. The final decision was made when she looked at my daughter and was growling at her. She had like whale eyes. She was growling at my toddler, and I thought that she wanted my daughter's toy. So I stood between her and my child. I grabbed the toy from my baby, and I was just like, are you wanting this? And she looked past me to like continue growling at my daughter. And after seeing this video, because I thought maybe she was just reactive and uncomfortable with my child, but I don't think that it was my child. After seeing this video, I'm convinced that it was this entity that was attached or following my daughter around, that it was making that, that it was growling at and wanting to attack or just being terrified of.
Dakota is thoroughly convinced that her dog's aggression was due to the entity attached to her daughter, along with her night terrors. And unfortunately, because of this, her dog was put down. I know it was a sad decision to have to make. In the end, the question still remains just who or what is this? Until further updates, this one remains a mystery. In August 2025, a treasure hunter named Carla stumbled upon buried treasure near a cemetery. Digging up the ground, she unearthed 2 bars of gold and an unusual old box. Intrigued by the possibility of more gold, she opened the box to find a black dress, additional gold, and other peculiar items. However, the next night, a mysterious presence visited her house. Seeing no one through her Ring camera, she decides to open the door, but finds nobody there. The next morning, she goes through her doorbell footage to see if she can find out who or what has been knocking on her door during such late hours of the night when she sees this. A creepy, pale figure can be seen staring intently into Carla's doorbell camera, its face contorted in a whimper. It quickly retreats behind the wall, leaving Carla to wonder if she has unwittingly invited this entity into her home. Regardless of the outcome, this incident serves as a stark reminder of the dangers that lurk in graveyards. In this next video, a man was driving home late in the evening after having a long day out. And on his way back home, he noticed something strange. So he checked his Cybertruck's dash cam and realized he wasn't imagining things. So he pulls his phone out to record it, and this is what he captured.
Guys, look. There's no one here. No one in this corner. This. Still, nobody here. Look at my left camera.
As you can see from the front and left cameras, there's no one near the side of the road. However, as the car drives forward, a man suddenly appears extremely close to the car. It appears he's also missing a hand. As he drives away, the man stands there, looking at the car and signaling him. The video has gained over 3 million views in a short time, leaving many viewers scratching their heads. This one has me wondering as well. A woman named Lacey received a video from her sister late one night. Her sister and her little niece had recently acquired a pool and had ordered solar lights to illuminate it, allowing them to enjoy it at night and in the evening. Consequently, Lacey decided to record a video of the pool, showcasing its captivating appearance, and send it to her sister Lacey. When something unusual is captured, watch closely.
He's out here so I could change the colors.
You might be able to do it on the pump.
Oh, that looks so cool, and they're above too. Oh, that's so cool. That's weird.
What appears to be a white ghostly figure can be seen running around the pond. However, the only two people present were Lacey's sister, who was recording, and her niece, who was looking at the pond. Even stranger, the figure seemed to pass right through her niece's eyes. It wasn't until Lacey received the video that she noticed the ghost and pointed it out to her sister, who claimed to have seen nothing there in person at the time. So, is this a ghost caught on camera, or is it something else? You decide.